Hey guys, this is kind of an unorthodox way to kind of share with you the idea that I had early this morning when I was up. And I'm sending you an email that kind of has a breakdown of this, but I thought it'd be easier for me to take about a minute to just verbalize this. And I think we're overcomplicating it as we've thought to ourselves. And the fund structure that's been used, I'm sure you guys have seen the fund structure is where our management company, 1010 Capital, takes a general partnership interest or the manager interest if it's an LLC structure. And that fund has its own entity, self-contained entity. And inside of that fund with a $1 million capital contribution or $10 million or whatever we raise capital for, the general partner of that fund is 1010 Capital. But that fund itself, again, isolates itself and it has its own self-contained homes that we purchase, the loans that are created, the notes that are created, the interest income that's generated from that, of course, the debt service we have to pay to our line of credit or our financing source to acquire or purchase those. And then obviously the profits that are generated comes out of the interest income. And then once we realize, get cashed out of either a refi or once the loan's been sold, or maybe the home's been sold itself and the loan balance is paid off. But within that self-contained entity, Fund 1, the general partner makes all the controlling decisions is 1010 Capital. But also within that self-contained entity, we can easily account for all the income, all the expenses, all the profits that will then be allocated to the fund owners as follows. And we already talked about the idea of allocating it. Maybe the first 8% goes directly to the actual limited partners, the fund investors themselves. And then the next tier of return, say 9 to 15%, goes to the general partner, the 1010 Capital management team. And then there's maybe some kind of sharing of the next 16 to 25%. Maybe it's shared 50-50. And then anything above a 25% return on the fund capital invested in that calendar year gets returned, say, more so to the 75% to 1010 Capital, 25% to the limited partner fund investors. So I really like this because it's every fund is self-contained, easily accounting for the income, the expenses, the debt service. But the general partner in every single one of these funds is the same 1010 Capital. And we may have to use our expertise, our financing sources to secure the financing, certainly to secure the purchases. But it's a very clean way to keep track of it. It's not a loan back to us. So anyway, we can go into this further, but hopefully this makes sense. Hope you didn't mind looking at my silly face as I described this. So guys, be good. We'll talk to you later.